enough damage to actually do so. And then not worry about it. Enigma up there on the top lane. Actually, it's a little bit of trouble for DP. He does get himself stunned, so the Lone Druid will not escape there from the top. And he did actually have 2,000 gold. We'll lose 240 gold of that from actually dying, or at least give it up to DP. Which is not exactly what they want. Give it up from DP.
Probably a little unalert right there, but then again, I don't think there's a ward at top lane to help the Lone Druid secure his farm, and because of the fact that the tier 1 tower is down, it's quite risky. Probably want to get a ward up there to help him farm better. While all this time Morphling is still doing pretty good for himself, I believe. Don't really know what his CS score is up to.
And luckily I can bring down a screen which shows that too. Morphling,
yay!
Yeah, that's right, I can do that. 55 for 22 is currently his, and is actually at level with Medusa on the top lane. A lot more denies on the back of SS though, playing as the Morphling. So, ooh, that looks like top lane just starting to form themselves up a little bit further. While we're still keeping this up here. 53 for 6 on the back of Windrunner as well. So 55 and 53 coming up for Dooster as well as Windrunner. The other hero is pretty lean across the board. Silverbear at 29 for 3. Still has 2,000 gold, but once he gets his Radiance up, that won't even matter. 58 for 24 for Morphling, as I said. And Mag is 31 for 1 with 1 assist so far. Looks like a bit of a grouping up here in the mid lane too. VS throws down the wall to keep a bit of tabs down there on the bottom. Interesting wall placement actually. It's only really going to see who's ganking from behind. It's the only real position that ward actually gives off. It doesn't actually show the maroon, doesn't really show them anything else. Just watches that river movement coming out. So interesting placement of wards coming out. That's the ward which actually watches towards the top there, laid by Rakat. As CM actually comes in, Roar goes off. Oh, Mag's actually right on top of Doosa. Wow, you weren't even ready for that one. That's the charge of Mag. He just literally just run himself in there. Looks like the Fidgel held him in place too. And Windrunner and CM were sitting on the other side of the river going, you know what, by the time Toby figured out that was happening, we couldn't do anything. 3-1 now up on the board here for Starzbobber.
Yeah, but the thing is, the last time I looked at the CS scores, Morphling's on top together with Medusa, that is not actually a good thing, because eventually Morphling will not be able to out DPS Medusa. It's been proven in one of the finals between eHome and Nirvana China, where eHome tried to do that. Morphling had way more farm, but eventually still wasn't enough. Medusa was just, just standing there with like 16,000 health or something, and just, yeah, just come at me, I just on split shot and I just.
Oh, CM! Oh, CM got surged in there. I thought, yeah, this is a wise idea. Fish it in the face and then blasted back from Mag. It's like, oh, no, bad idea. Glad thing the Fissure actually kept one small gap from the side and made sure he lived through. Now Enigma wants to push off this middle lane too. Conversions are in tow, and they will claim this tier 1 tower. There's not much that's going to stop them. The Roar did pop off. Windrunner actually running around the side here looking for a hero with the DD on top. Is not going to wear off for a little bit. Actually just hunting AR. AR just playing the sight game at the moment. Now going to run himself up high ground as well. Going to see that Windrunner and Enigma both on the chase, as well as Darkseer. They are really chasing him around right now. They found him. Magic Missile goes off. Enigma stun. Great Fissure! Great Fissure. The continuous stun will still come on top of AR. Shackle on top, and a Blink Dagger is up on Xenon. He used it to jump right in front, and the power shot runs right over the top of AR's head. So the support hero copping it for the team. But out of all the people in SB to actually die, nothing against AR, but it's his job to do it. It's his job to die support.
Pretty much, just run around, make sure no one else dies together with me, and that's it. I've done it.
Silverbear is now 2,000 gold away. Did you see more fighting Medusa just now? No, I did not. Medusa is actually down there on the bottom lane with very little HP. And where the hell is our Morphling? He's actually back at base. I'm guessing Morphling actually came off the worst from that one by the looks of it. Actually, Enigma and Darkseer are setting up on the Mud Golems with CM in support, so they're trying to keep that pressure on that bottom lane. As we will see VS ready to defend this tier 2 tower. What I'm actually more interested in the fact is that Silverbear now is 200 gold away from the Sacred Relic, which you will put straight on top of his bear. And then will be the 1350, I think it is, to actually get the Radiance recipe and actually finish that at Radiance up. And that's when things start to get interesting for SB. That's when they can push out, they can keep this continuous pressure on heroes like Medusa, who really want to try and counter push them straight back out again. And now actually Raw going off. Morphling waves in over the top. Tries to do a little bit of splash damage off here. Enigma Black Holes trying to give Deuce time. The Mystic Snake bouncing off here. Good magic missile there by VS. Will turn themselves around and now fight the Deucer. Deucer is trying to chase down VS. Enigma turns around, gets a stun. Wave goes over the top. There is a Windrunner coming in to actually help too. And now Mag catches out the Deucer. Deucer will die. ES comes in, might even go for the fissure on top of the Windrunner, but Windrunner not quite sure. Now the shackle goes off. Darkseer surges. Magnus still inside the trees. Not really. He's actually in the open around the trees, but they will fall themselves back. 5-3. Frickin' Mexican standoffs with the Bloodlust actually going for the cheap shots from the side. It is a 5-3 in this game so far. I'm really liking this one. This is nobody's game. This is nobody's game, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah, but in the meantime, Styles will look a lot more convincing and confident because of the fact that Lone Druid is still farming up there all the time. Somewhere, somewhere in some weird place, he's still farming, and he's really probably got his Radiance soon already. Does he?
Relic is up. Radiance is still off. He's about 900, 800 gold from actually completing that one. So there's still a Radiance at what will probably be about 18 minutes into this game. Is pretty decent. He is very lean on everything else. Like he's got Ironwood branches just to keep the raw stats up. It's the cheap way of keeping your stats up. Obviously costing 53 as opposed to 185, which it costs for the Circle Nobilities. So it's definitely the cheap way of actually doing it. But it works. It really works for him, and it's the best way to actually play Syllabear when you actually have this if you want to be aggressive. Bottom lane is going to get in a little bit of trouble here. ES Fissure actually goes off here. Blocks Enigma off. Raw goes off as well as AR actually getting killed there by the sides. They try and bring that ES as well, and ME just like walks himself back in. I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. I'll get some intel. There's 4 heroes down there, and SB lose 2 very quick support heroes there on the bottom lane, losing ES and VS, making it 5-5. The first time in this ADC match of the best of 3, round 3, we actually see the scores actually leveled at 5 apiece.
Level. Yeah, but it was great movement from the Morphling to just get the hell out of there. Don't fight. It's okay if the support dies. I mean, it's not okay, but probably should just let them take the fall and just back the hell out of there. Don't go in and make it a triple kill for them.
Yeah, definitely. And now bottom lane is still being pressured. Conversions should have actually come up there from Xenon through that creep wave. They didn't allow him to actually do so, so they won't have momentum behind this wave. And VS is back now again, more fully hanging inside the trees, waiting for the right time to jump themselves in here. Probably going to look for a swap. TP support going to come in. Magic Missile goes off on Darkseer. They'll get that swap off. Surge goes off. Great ES Fissure! Oh, Tinker's stuck. He cannot eat his way through here. Power Shot tries to go off here, but he will be held in place for Morphling to kill. SS claims it. VS has a look, and that is a great way of actually turning that battle around, even just counter-warding off. VS always on the job for support. Magma's in a little bit of trouble here. ES Fissure actually blocking off Enigma, but Magma's actually pulling him back in again. ES ulti goes off to make sure they can get him, but AR's the last one to get the hit there. With the Raw actually is the thing that kills off the Enigma, and that makes it 7-5. 2 very quick kills. It is literally tit for tat here. 7 for 5 in this game.
Yeah, but the fact now is Enigma has died again, but Enigma already has his Blink Dagger, so well.
It won't matter. And Enigma now can literally just buy wards, and that is it. Maybe get a hood. I don't know. Something to actually help him survive a little bit longer when he pops off. The BKB will probably be the only other item he actually needs. Because there is a lot of stun coming out here from the SB lineup. So him getting a perfect ulti, the chances are slim. Like massively slim.
Yeah, and that is also because of the fact that they don't have any single target or crowd control heroes.
Radiance up.
That sounds like
Radiance up at 18. Okay. Who called it? Yeah. Spirit Bear will now be able to push this Deucer back. And Deucer not even leaving his shield up at the moment. Quite happy to actually cop the damage from the Radiance as for health, and wants to save the mana for a rainy day. Bottom lane, more counter-warding coming out from CM, so Rakat trying to stay on top of that one. Syllabear sending his bear down towards bottom lane. Enigma ulti. They try to bring down SS. He does have enough money for a waveform, mana for a waveform right over the top of the Darkseer. The Radiance might even do enough. Can he get Entangled Roots off? No, he can't. CM comes in, pulls the Frost down, and we do see Morphling able to TP himself back out here. Xenon being harassed here. The bear coming up. The bear with the stout shield on, really doing a hell of a lot of damage to this Enigma. And this is what the power is at 18 minutes of Radiance. ES Fissure goes off as well. Tries to lock the creep wave off there, and the Syllabear does pull his bear back. And that bottom lane pushed out once again. But this is the damage a rushed Radiance can do. The bear won't live for long, but the damage he actually does is freaking sweet. It's the only way to describe it.
The bear will just walk the hell in, take all the damage and everything. If you even bother aiming the bear, it means that they're freeing up the DPS that other heroes will take. So it's pointless to aim the bear. But if you don't aim the bear, he just burns the crap out of you. And with every passing second, you're taking a shitload of damage. So, you know, what to do, you know. Do I aim the bear or do I not aim the bear? But you probably shouldn't aim the bear, ultimately.
Yeah, the bear itself, like, it's not something you should try and bring down. You just try and play with it. If you have enough burst damage, then yeah, do it. But if it costs skills you can actually use on other heroes, definitely do not do it. It's just not going to work. Like, even now, the bear is attacking up the top here, and Deuce does the wisest thing, and that's fall back. She doesn't know what's in the side here, as I lose my first kill of the middle. It's the first kill I think I've actually missed during this game, and it's Xenon in the middle lane. So Mag, as well as SS, was the last one that got the kill here, and he needs these kills. Deucer is out farming at the moment. Deucer is probably going to complete his Lincoln Sphere in just a moment, and this mid tower, yes, SS gets the last hit, 2,000 gold, and now he can complete the Perseverance and catch up to where this Deucer is. And this is going to be a big, big thing here. While the SB is, the Spirit Bear, Scylla Bear, is doing a lot of damage and pushing out these lanes and distracting the heroes up, that Deucer has to catch up on the farm, which he has been lacking. And he really, really has been lacking as well. Ooh, Blink up on Mag as well. So the charge as well as the Blink, there is Invis flooding everywhere. Windrunner's actually going to have a bit of a look around. Darkseer, walks right into it! Oh, Tink is not going to be flapping his pixie dust for that one. Wave over the top two by SS. Gets even more money in towards it as he took out the creep wave. 9-5 is now in the hands of SB. Top lane still being pressured. There goes the tier 2 tower up there on the top, and it is in fact EV who gets the last hit there. 1,700 gold in his lineup now too, so in his bank account. So he can actually buy some half decent items for himself now, to try and keep himself alive. Boots might be good. But even,
might be good.
Possibly could be good. Even then, he might just keep stacking on top of his bear as long as he keeps the lane position up. He won't have too much to worry about. Obviously, he'll become the weak link and they'll try and target him off. But keep the bear on the front lines, keep it alive, and everything works up nicely. Morphling waving off that bottom lane too, so he's actually managed to buy up. The Crow should be flying out something pretty soon. As Arcane Boost, that was completed before. There's the Perseverance. Now, actually, another Ultimate Orb. Ooh. Double ulti? Hang on, I may not remember my item builds correctly, but is this Skadi?
Well, you can do a lot of things with Ultimate Orb, but from the looks of it, if he has really gone straight for 2 Ultimate Orbs, yes, it might be a Skadi. Yeah,
he could do it. The Lincoln is actually completed here on Deucer. But I think he just wants to be aggressive. Mid lane, actually Shackle Shot, holding in place. Tink is once again caught between a rock and 2 freaking large Scylla Bears, and now trying to fall themselves back. Another consistent stun on the back of Mag, trying to get on top of the Enigma, and now the Shackle Shot holding the Scylla Bear in place. It's just dropping the health of the Windrunner. The bear being pulled back, so he actually stops losing so much HP and can push this this lane back out a little bit further here. But great initiation. Another hero going down here, and SS pushing this bottom lane off a little bit more here, a little bit more spiking. Obviously, the host bot, not very kind to an Australian pinger. And really, SS can just tank this tower. Actually stopped attacking it, so it wouldn't actually regen itself. And there's the last hit for the tower too. Gets the tower destroyed, and it's 2,400 gold in his bank account. Mid tower still being pressured here. Scylla Bear is hanging in the midst here. ES and VS, they're looking for that opening. TP support coming in here. Windrunner looking for a shot. Blink goes up from Enigma or down from Enigma. He's trying to catch up. Great ES fissure once again. They wanted to get that black hole. Even if it's just to kill the VS, he wanted that black hole. Not going to come off with the good. So 10-5 is where we end up. And wow, bottom lane still being pressured. And Morphling just jumps to his replicate. That's just...
Yeah, Morphling's just gonna go straight for the Skadi. I think how much gold does he have? Does he have enough for the Skadi already?
Oh, he definitely would. He definitely would. In fact, now we see the Crow actually flying out. Manta and Yasha is flying out.
Oh, okay.
Wow, okay. Fair enough. So
yeah, because you could buy so many different items with the Ultimate Orb.
Yeah, so Manta's up,
so and then
he'll go for the Lincolns. Then he'll go for the Lincolns. I think it's a little bit random.